DJ Pro Quick Mix Tutorial. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and in this video, we're going to talk about it. If you guys like learning about DJing on the iPad and learning about DJ Pro, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Let's get started. Let's get straight to the point. When should you play the full song during your DJ set? And the quick answer is never. You should never play the song from beginning to end during your DJ set, with the small exceptions where if it's a wedding and they ask you to play a meaningful song, or maybe like an old school song, or like an artist that's kind of like music that you can't DJ with, like classic music or music that was made with an actual band and drummers, then you could play the whole song. But besides that, as DJs in 2022, there is absolutely no reason to play the whole song. And the reason is now they have much less attention spans. TikTok is the most popular social media, and they're used to just scrolling through and listening to songs and being entertained for less than a minute at the time. So if you play a whole 4-minute song, you're going to lose people's interest. People are going to get bored. People are going to leave the dance floor, and you're going to end up with an empty dance floor. Back in the day when DJing started being popular and people would set out to be a wedding DJ or set out to be a DJ at parties and stuff like that, it was more of the DJ was the entertainer. Yes, they were in charge of the music, and yes, they would blend songs together, but mixing wasn't as popular. Nowadays, DJs are the new rock stars, and instead of it just being like an underground scene, an underground rave scene and stuff like that people know about DJing and mixing, now DJs that are mixing are some of the most popular music artists. And as DJs, when people see a DJ there, they're going to expect you to do these quick mixes. So DJ Pro makes it very easy for us to be prepared with these quick mixes. You don't have to be a ninja. You don't have to have the fastest hands and stuff like that. All you have to do is be prepared for your set. So there's a couple of ways to prepare for these quick mixes. And number one is simply just set your cue points. So we go over here. This is a song that I'm using as an example. And if we look at my cue points, I have set these cue points so that I know where the drops are, where to go in, and where to go out. So with this song right here, just by looking at it, and DJ Pro makes it so easy for us to keep track, because what we can do is we can not only change the name, so this I know is drop, but we could change the colors. So come up with a color code that makes sense to you. One color is when you start, one color is when you end, one color is the first drop, and one color is the second drop on all your songs and all your playlists, so you know this system. Nobody else needs to know it, but as long as you got it in your head, you will be prepared, and you just have to take a quick glance. Because if you're in the cue point section, you can see these nice big cue points and see the names. But if you're in if you're in the effects section, if you're just looking at the jog wheel, all you get is these symbols up here that symbolizes your cue points. So the color coordination makes it easy to see no matter what screen you are in. So a really easy way to shorten a song is just by switching out the drops. So drop number 1, you wait for the exact right time, and then at the exact right time, you press drop number 2. Nobody will know you'll switch drops, and usually the second or third drop is better, so that now instead of playing this whole middle point, if you see where my mouse is, instead of this whole middle point here, we're just skipping to the second drop. And you could do this with any song that is an EDM song to go through the song faster. So I'll give you a quick example. Here we go. And there we go. We're into the second drop. That was a little bit off. If I was actually doing this, I would be looking at the waveforms like this in this view so I could see a more detailed example. And then right there. So get good. Get all of your EDM tracks. If you're only going to prepare one thing, what I would do is mark the drop number 1, mark drop number 2, and this is the easiest way to speed up a song. You play a song, people aren't interested, you could quickly speed up the song and be towards the end. Another thing is songs that have specific parts, like Spice Girl songs, Little John songs, like the song Shots, and popular songs that you play in almost any party. Know where the parts of the song that people like are. So you could play the chorus that everyone knows, people start singing. As a DJ, you get the crowd to sing, you get the crowd to go along with it. It feels great, and everybody has a great time. And then also some of these songs, like Spice Girl songs, stuff like that, have very popular rap parts in them. So don't forget the rap parts, because people, them and their friends, when they were younger, or when the song was popular, when they were in school, they would be driving in the car, and then the rap part would come on, and they would all try to rap that part, and it creates a memory, and people will appreciate that when you put it in. Also, pay attention to the feedback. If you post a mix online of doing quick mixes, and someone says, hey, you played that song and you missed the best part. The best part is after the second drop when they start doing the rapping, or after this when there's a solo. So listen to what other people say, and then you could adjust. Next time, maybe I'll play 2 verses instead of 1 verse. But keep your mixes going quick. And the reason why a lot of DJs are afraid to do this, or they'll just play one song and then gradually maybe do a beat max at the end or mix the outro to the intro, is because they're new DJs and they're not confident in their skills of doing these quick mixes. And now that's fine. I encourage people, even if you are very new at DJing, to get your first gig and get that experience. And yes, if the only mixes you could do is intros to outros, or just play one song after another, that is a good way to start. But keep practicing it every day so you could get to the point that when you put one song on, you know all the tricks how to get through the song faster. So if there's a part of the song that you guys want to play, you could find out where that part is. Let's say that this is a popular part where they do a rap. Put this cue point over there, edit it, and boom. Rap break. So you know that in this song, as soon as you load it up into a deck, you know where the rap part is. Same thing with the choruses. You could do the chorus. They give us 8 of these cue points. And yes, it depending on what controller you're using. If you're using a small controller, you might only get 4 cue points for each side. But you'll still have it on the screen. And the good thing about DJ Pro and DJing with the iPad is whatever your controller can't do, you could still do it smoothly on the touchscreen with the screen itself, because instead of using a laptop and a mouse and a keyboard, it's a touchscreen. And a lot of the new DJ controllers have built-in touchscreens, so it is the new trend. So don't be afraid to be touching your iPad. Also, I always DJ with a wireless mouse, so it gives you more precise ability to press these buttons. So you could always keep your mouse right next to your controller, and then you could be DJing without touching the screen just by moving the mouse a little bit. So never play the same song. Never play the song from beginning to the end. Know when to get in, know when to get out. I made a lot of videos on doing specific mixes with the filters and with the effects, and there's plenty of ways to get out of a song smoothly and get into the next one. Also, don't forget about Nero Mix. So with Nero Mix, you could keep the chorus of one song playing and then start the beat of another song. And then once that chorus and the good part of the song is over, you could transition that out and then bring in the song that you're using the beat for and keep it going like that. So yes, it's fine to get your first couple of gigs and do very basic mixes from end to end. But as you practice, keep in mind that you want to make these songs shorter. And also, keep up on your music discovery. One of the reasons why I would play one song from beginning to the end is because I just didn't know of enough songs. So you want to have enough songs for the party. If the party's 5 hours, you want to have 10 hours worth of songs. And if you look at your playlist over here, it will tell you how long your playlist is. So let's go to one of my bigger playlists. So this playlist, if you look up here, 98 songs, 5 hours. So that is enough songs for a 2.5-hour party. So make sure you have extra songs. So if one song's not working or you only want to play a little bit of that one song, then when you're making these playlists, maybe try to make it bigger than double, maybe make it triple the time of the party so that you don't run out of songs and you can be confident doing these quick mixes. So thanks for watching, and give this video a like, and there'll be new videos coming out.